Did you know the LA Kings have their own culinary partner? It's Superfood, celebrating 10 years and over 1 million meals served. Since 2020, the Kings have trusted Superfood to fuel their players. Now through Simply Lunch, you can bring that same performance-driven food to your office. Because when people eat better, they work better. Visit mysuperfood.com. That's mysuperfd.com. Or call 213-973-6145. Qualified companies can enjoy a free lunch for up to 10 managers.
As that knocked away, chance out for Čihař with the empty net. Čihař gets it on correct. In comes Čihař, shoots, scores! Vojtěch Čihař will put away for the Czechs, a 6-4 lead.
You're listening to All the Kings Men, the official podcast of the LA Kings.
And Nestrashil has it back for the Czechs. Nestrashil looks ahead. And a driving tip. In comes Čihař, scores! Vojtěch Čihař slips it home with the Czechs.
Now, here's your host, Jesse Cohen.
Welcome back to All the Kings Men. My name is Jesse Cohen. Joining me today, Zach Dooley. How are you doing today, Zach?
Jesse, I am doing well. How are you doing?
I'm struggling, whatever. On that note, today we're interviewing Vojtěch Čihař, and he'll be joining us in a second. I was, full disclosure, a few minutes late to the interview. Zach was kind enough to handle the start of it, so apologies to both the production staff and Vojtěch and the fans and Zach for hopping in a little bit late. But Zach, before we get to the interview, you and I spoke briefly after the interview and before this recording. Really impressed, not only with Vojtěch's answers, but also with his, I'm going to use the word mastery of the English language.
You always get a little nervous is the wrong word, but unknown of how a younger, a 19-year-old player not from the US or Canada could carry a longer form conversation in English. And he was one of the best that I've, worked with in this kind of setting. Very impressive. Wasn't mad at you for being late. Just laughed and was very polite about it. And
seemed surprised.
Yeah, we
popped up.
It definitely was, and it was really strong. I was really impressed with him, both for how well he carried the conversation and for what he had to say. I thought he had a lot to say, and I was really happy with how it went.
And for those who may be not familiar, Vojtěch was drafted 59th overall in the second round of the 2025 NHL Entry Draft. He is from Czechia and recently was named the MVP of the World Junior Championship as he led, Czechia to the silver medal.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, and
he was...
if you haven't seen it already, and maybe this would be a perfect time to tell the production staff to put the video of the goal in right here.
You're already making them do more work.
Yeah, well,
by your lack of promptness.
Just scored an unbelievable goal against Canada. Not in the medal rounds, but just a really nice play, really nice goal, and really nice tournament out of the young man. And gosh, I sound like Darryl Evans calling everybody a young man, but. Yeah, I mean, honestly, he was every year, right, that every team drafts a parcel of young players, and it's hard, I think, for any young player to stand out and make a name and get you excited, because there's 7, or last year 9, I think, for the Kings. But just off the basis of the strength of that tournament, I'm now very excited to see what Vojtěch Čihař has to bring to North America, and I hope you are too.
I am, for sure.
All right, let's get to the interview.
All right, welcome to another episode of All the Kings Men. And before introducing you, I want to ask you a question. For LA Kings fans, what is the proper way to pronounce your name so I can make sure I'm calling you, by the right thing?
Firstly, thank you for the invitation. It's really hard, so I know. Everybody calls me like Vojtěch Čihař. So Vojtěch Čihař is like the best way how to pronounce my name.
So All the Kings Men with Vojtěch Čihař. Good?
That's right. That's
all right. Right. I was listening to the World Juniors, and they were making some sounds that I'm not sure if I'm capable of making with my own speaking. So I just wanted to make sure that we got it right.
Yeah, that was right.
So Vojtěch Čihař joining the All the Kings Men podcast. First things off, how's everything going for you? Obviously a pretty big move, in your life. How's everything going?
I think it's going really good. I think I moved from World Jays straight to Kelowna, and um, teammates and the billets just trying to make me comfortable in here. So yeah, it's going really good.
What prompted you to make that change? I mean, obviously that's a pretty massive, move. You've been playing professionally in Czechia for a couple of years. Seem to have a pretty decent role on that team, and now you go, to the WHL, which is also, a very strong league.
Yeah, it is. We just talked with LA Kings and my agent that probably I need some sort of change or anything like that. So we are just trying to figure out which team would be the best. Oh, hey,
Hi, Wojtek. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm late.
no worries. Um, and yeah, then we just figured out that the Kelowna will be the best team to move in. And it was just because I I expect more from the second season in the men's league in Czech, and in it just didn't go as I expected. So we just try to make some change, and now I'm in Kelowna.
First 3 games there in Kelowna, I think, what, 3 games, 5 assists. How have you kind of fit in there? How have these first few games gone for you?
Oh yeah, teammates just trying to help me a lot. The coaches too. So I'm in second PP with a bunch of talented guys, and yeah, it just really goes well.
You look at kind of the level of play, difference from junior hockey, the WHL, from pro in Czechia. Is it a little bit different of a style? Maybe different sized rinks. How would you kind of compare the level of plays, especially coming off, the World Juniors, which is, the best of the guys who are your age?
Yeah, I think World Jays are just like the best tournament, and I don't know, it's just the fastest way to play. Than in Czech League, and even compared to WHL, I think World Jays are just faster and everything like that. But I think in Czech League it depends a lot on the defense and on strategy, that in WHL it's not like the main thing. It's still the juniors hockey. The coaches just want us to let us play, and I think this is the main difference between Czech elite league and WHL.
How,
So it was pretty big step, sorry.
no, it's okay.
but I think I'm doing pretty well so far.
How do you like the change of your role individually? Like in the Czech league on that team, I'm sure you were playing a totally different spot in the lineup than you are in Kelowna. Does that help your game more?
Yeah, I think so, because in Czech, like I said, it's like more into the defense and just do the strategy thing and everything like that. And in here, I just trying to improve my skills through offense. So it will help me a lot, I think.
At the World Juniors, obviously you got a chance to show your offense. Um, is that the type of player you like to be? The goal that I'm thinking of was the goal you scored against Canada, where you drove to the net and had the nice move where you put it top shelf. Is that the type of confidence that you enjoy playing with on the offensive side of the puck more?
Oh yeah, that's the way I think I want to play like, because it maybe helped me a lot that I was on the team last year, but so I had a little bit more confidence, but I'm just trying, go straight to the net, not making like anything special plays, be hard, and try to like maybe find my teammates, So yeah, the way I played on a War Jace is the way I want to play. Like,
You talked about the tournament last year. You were on a team that won a bronze medal, but this year was different, right? You were a key player. You played a really big role. How rewarding was that to take last year's experience and build on it, and now be one of the driving forces behind like one of the best teams in the tournament?
it was really big because last year me and Adam Novotny was like the youngest players on the team, and we were there to play like the 12th and 13th player on the team, and in this tournament in this year, it just helped us a lot because we know what to expect from the coaches and from everybody in the staff, and we had bigger roles than the last year, so it helped us a lot, I think.
If I'm not mistaken, Wojtek, you were the first Czech player to win MVP at the World Junior Championships. Does that change? Do your folks get more, phone calls from friends and family? Do people, want to talk to you more than ever before? Have you become sort of a mini celebrity in Czechia?
Maybe a little bit, but my family and like the friends, they are just, I think they are just same. Maybe some other people, like some podcast members or something like that, they are just calling me or texting me to make the podcast with them, but uh but in the first like thought, I didn't even know that I was the first Czech player to win the MVP. I thought that somebody before me won like just one or maybe two MVPs. But when I heard that I'm the first, it was awesome.
We're used to talking to Canadian players and American players, and so we know the importance, when Canadians talk about it, they say, wearing the maple leaf, or when, American kids talk about it, they say wearing the USA jersey. What does it mean to a kid from Czechia to play for Czechia? I mean, Czechia is a relatively young nation itself.
It's like, I don't know. Every hockey kid, I think, just wants to wear the Czech jersey because we are like small state. So every time or it's just my opinion. Every time I wear the jersey, I'm just trying to do the best for the country. So, and do it with my heart, and that's maybe the main thing, what I'm going to, and what I went to on the World Jays.
How hard is it almost to win a silver medal? Where last year you guys won bronze, which means you go out on a win. This year, like, silver is better. You got to play in the final match, but you guys came so close to being able to tie that game. Is it almost maybe bittersweet to get the silver against the bronze?
Yeah, I think so, because like you said, silver is better than the bronze, but um, you always want to win the last game. So in the first moment, it was just we were kind of sad and everything like that. But after a few hours, or like maybe a couple of days, we we just said that, okay, we lost, but it's second in the world. We were second in the world, so we need to just be happy for it, because it's not happened all the time. So it's, for me, it's really good that we could like compare us against such big teams like Canada or Sweden.
I really like the Czechia national jersey with the crest on the front. It's a gorgeous jersey. Were there any Czech players that you idolized growing up that played in the NHL that you looked to?
I looked up to Jaromír Jágr.
Sure.
Yeah, and it was pretty fun that I played against him last year and this season too. So
he's still playing. It's crazy.
Yeah. So play against my like biggest star or everything like that in Czechia. It was just awesome.
Did you guys like interact at all on the ice? Did he say anything to you at all during the games?
No, not really. He's like he's kind of shy, or he's not shy, but on the ice he just don't want to talk to anybody else than maybe himself. I don't know.
The Kings don't have a long history of Czech-born players, but there are a few. Jaroslav Modry, Jaroslav Bednář. Are you aware at all of the history of Czech players in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know how much Czech players were in LA. So I don't even, if I might be honest, I don't even know these two players.
That's okay. So Modry was a defenseman. Bednář was a forward.
Yeah.
Martin Ferk.
Okay.
David Riddick.
Yeah, I know those two last guys.
More recent players. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's great that LA like Czech guys. I mean, it's good for us.
When you were here for development camp, you and I spoke very briefly. We talked about your experience at the draft. Your family was there with you. Have you been to LA since that development camp?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't.
And I'm assuming then your family hasn't either.
No, they're not.
Just for those who may not have heard the story, but now for this podcast, your family, your girlfriend were there with you for the draft. How exciting was it to hear your name called at the draft?
Oh, it was just awesome. I didn't expect that I'm gonna go to the team that hosts this draft. And it was just awesome because it was my biggest dream to be drafted, and I'm glad that I can be or I was drafted to such a good organization like LA.
A lot of guys will say, hey, I really had a good feeling that this is where I was going to go, or I had no idea that team didn't even talk to me and then they drafted me. Like, where were the Kings for you? Did you talk to them a lot, a little bit? Did you kind of say, oh, this could be a possibility, or didn't really know?
I think I didn't even know but of course they talked to me a lot, but I just didn't expect that they will go for me in their second pick. So when I heard my name, it was just awesome because I didn't expect it.
Did you have like a sense going in of like what round you kind of thought you might go in?
I was like maybe later in the second round or early in the third round. So it was what I thought. Yeah.
And when you sign your entry-level contract, I'm assuming that your agent handles that, right? They're not really... You're not deeply involved in that process?
Not really.
Okay. Excellent. And I know I talked to you about this at development camp, and apologies if I missed this when the interview first started, but the last name is pronounced Čihař, right, in Czech?
Oh, that was really nice.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, that was really nice.
All right.
We agreed to Čihař at the start.
Yeah,
okay.
Čihař was good, but
okay.
In the Czech it's like Čihař. So
Čihař, okay.
How you? Yeah.
Okay.
You said it. Really
I put a little bit of emphasis on the R because I'm trying to show off, but or not the resh, not the R. Excellent. So Wojtek, if 5 years from now we check back in with you, or we talk to you again, avoid that idiom. What type of player do you see yourself becoming? What type of player would you like to become, assuming you reach the National Hockey League?
I don't know. I will just try to be like now, a hard player, make some plays, go straight to the net, score the goals, be aggressive on the forecheck, team player, and I don't know. I can play a lot of roles because all of my coaches said that I'm really coachable. So everything that the coach will say to me, I will try my best to do it for the team.
How exciting is it going to be, now that you've signed your entry level deal, you're playing in the WHL, to be able to come to main camp, next fall? Don't think you're here this year around. So like how much are you looking forward to having that opportunity next year?
Oh yeah, I think that was my dream too. So I'm just looking forward to make the main camp, and yeah, we will see if it's gonna happen.
And one Czech guy who you probably are familiar with, I would assume, is Jakub Dvorak. Played with him at the World Juniors last year. Was it nice when you came here for Dev Camp to kind of have a guy who you knew a little bit, who is from Czech, who's been around, he's played in the AHL and can kind of help you through situations like that?
Oh yeah, he helped me a lot because whenever I just got lost, he just spawned and helped me in there to what I needed to go, So it just helped me a lot because Jacob is really nice and kind guy. So we know each other, and he helped me a lot on the Dev Camp.
I think that was all for me. Jess, do you have anything else?
I guess my only other question would be, and you may not know the answer to this, Wojtek, is the rules are constantly changing the last 12 months over where players can go. Are you eligible? Has there been any conversation between you and the organization about potentially joining Ontario next year, or is that too early to worry about? Not really your thing to worry about.
Yeah, I don't really know,
Okay.
but I think it can happen maybe, but I don't really know it. So
because the rules,
it's just
the only reason I ask is that if you had stayed in Czechia, I would feel fairly confident saying that, like Jakub Dvorak, you would be allowed to join Ontario in your 19-year-old year. But didn't Jacob also join the CHL, Zach, halfway through the year?
He did. Yeah.
So, but they changed the rules with the new.
Yeah,
so
I don't really know.
Okay, all right. Well,
did you talk with him at all about coming from Czechia to junior hockey, knowing that he kind of did that same thing?
Not really. We were just chatting, but I think anything about the move from Czechia to here, it wasn't the theme of our chat. So.
And I guess final one for me, the Memorial Cup is in Kelowna this year, if I'm not mistaken. So has that been? Does the obviously you've only been in Kelowna for a few games, but is that something they're looking forward to, or is that we'll get there when we get there? Is it it's gonna happen, but you don't really plan for it?
Yeah, I think it was the main thing why I moved from Czech to Kelowna. Because when I heard that the Kelowna will host the Mem Cup, I was kind of okay. I'm more into it now. So yeah, I'm forward to play in the Mem Cup because I know it's the biggest tournament in the juniors hockey in North America. So yeah, we will see.
Excellent. Well, that's it for me, Zach. Wojtek, thanks for joining us. And as from my perspective, I hope you keep winning the last game that you play in everywhere you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a pleasure.